Well, hello everybody, my name's T-Chatter here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're still gonna try and get the heart of Yuri, but it's like, I like the long dark hair type girls. So let's get to it. Load. And let's get to the Wednesday. Okay, you skip to fast forward. Text here to read. Hi again, T-Chatter. Glad to see you didn't run. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Hee. Oh, and I got some homemade smoothie. So yay. Okay, and let's see. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club, as I was here I go again, stumbling against my words. I was at the last to come in, so everyone else is here already, hanging out. Yuri! My favorite girl. Thanks for keeping your promise, T-Chatter. Like, what kind of voice should I do for her? Like, should it be like airy or like real soft? I don't know. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Hey, watch it, you little Sundari. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh, that is true. And last year too. I don't know why. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Now I can't speak. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom or clubroom. Meh. I take it she's the book manga person. Natsuki finds herself stuck in between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It's visual. It's kind of shouldn't say. It is, and I guess it is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuka popped back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. T-Chatter's always giving it his best as long as he's having fun. I like having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Likes to cook, clean, and cleaning my room. Wait, I've been over to your house? Well, we were childhood friends, or still are, so yay. How dependable. Yuri is. That's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Wait, what? Really? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah. I might be a little jealous. Ooh, hello. How come? You and each other can become good friends too. Yuri? Yuri? Hmm? As usual, Yuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Thanks, Yuri. Really, thank you. Oh, Yuri. Even brought you something today that you know. What? Wait, it's Yuri? Me? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Yuri made. Aw, she's blushing. Look at that. We're winning her heart. Yuri made it sound like a big deal when it really is not. What do I do? No, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in this first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright? Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short. It's a short read, so it should keep you attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how the girl accidentally being so cute. Even if she even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. In enthusiasm, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own place. I look forward to hearing what you think it. Now everyone's set in, I expect Mon to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nausicaa is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Yay! But at the same time, I really feel bad for distracting her from reading. I'll catch a glimpse of the book of her book cover. Looks like a small book that has a lent to me. Oh, so much reading! This is more reading than I've ever done. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Huh? Oh. Shoot. I think she noticed me looking at her. Oh. Uh-oh. Busted. She sneaks another glance at me and opens her eyes, and her eyes meet for for a split second. Oh. But that makes her heart have her hide her face in her book, deeper in her book. Sorry. I'm spacing out. I was just spacing out. I muttered this senseless. I made her uncomfortable, yeah. Oh? It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have even have noticed in the first place. But just rereading a bit of this, so... Oh, that book, that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Ah, you're blushing. You're blushing. You're so cute. Just curious how you came to have 2 copies of the same book. Huh? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, oh, I just happened to buy two of them. Nice save. Really nice save. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, or there's fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I hope so. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about? Anyway, well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book's titled Portraits of Markovo. I think I'm saying that correctly. Portraits of Markovo? Oval? I have no idea. There's a ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. What? Is that like the, what is it? The mystery books from Gravity Falls with that little handprint on it? Is it like that? Do you have to solve a mystery? Alright. I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Really. She gets tangled by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. What? What, Yuri? And while her life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Yeah, I can understand that. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts falling apart. Aww, that's kind of dark, but very interesting, Yuri. Let's see. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that's dark. Turn comes from nowhere. Yeah. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of sort of things, teacher? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy, recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, it's just it's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new way or perspective. When a horrible thing happens, not just because someone wants it to, or wants to be evil. I need to read more. Because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in. Excuse me. Then suddenly, when you thought that you relate to the protagonists, they made out to be a naive one for letting their own side morals influence with their villainous plans. I'm rambling on, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You haven't lost your interest or anything. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Hey, that's perfectly fine. You like reading books. A lot of people like reading books. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's really not to do. I really don't think that you need to worry. That just means that you're really passionate about reading. The last I can do is listen. At least I can listen. That should be today. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well just start reading it right. Oh, you don't have to. Thank you. You can't see it, but I keep getting notifications that someone's playing a game right there. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said that you're really looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book. That's what I had to put in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit right here. Slipped it next to. I slipped it into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Yuri, I understand that because I haven't done a visual novel. It's that reading a completely in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Opened the book and started reading the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner. It's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I just... Yuri, you really... you really apologize a lot, don't you? And so do I, because I'm not good at reading! Yeah, let's check my time. 14 minutes already, damn. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's right against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each learn... Sorry, trying to get a sip of that, but that's not working. Once we each learn a little bit of our... lean over a bit of our shoulder, almost touching. Ooh. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I steadily use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of a difficult turn to turn the page. Here. Oh, hey, thumbnail. Yuri takes her left arm and holds it to her left, or her right arm holds it to her left side. The book between us, between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side, or my left arm on... I do the same with my right arm on my right side of the book. Should it be like the left, since you're holding it like this? Like... Oh well. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides her upper thumb after it flips over to her side. But in holding this and like this, we huddle closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel her warmth of Yuri's face, and she in corner of my vision. You right? Eh? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep this up with her. Huh? That's okay. Aw, she's smiling. If she was smiling before, I didn't notice. You're not used to reading, right? No. It's almost like she's talking to me. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. As we continue reading, I'm going to save it real quick. Return. As we continue reading, Yuri's no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn a page. Instead, I just assumed she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own velocity, or whatever. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like I'm like a intimate exchange. Ooh. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main chapters kind of reminds me of you and me a little bit. You think so? Aw, she's not smiling anymore. How does she... well, I guess she's more like a... like, blunt in a way, lots of ways. But she's also second-guessing all of the thing... of all... I want to put all right here. But she's also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they kind of reminds me of some of your mannerisms. Ah, I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But each other, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. So embarrassingly, that's you, I think that. Wait, what? I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that, that's... help me. Help me, guys! I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying of... Why? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. She jumped! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you weren't having been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. You know, this music's kinda distracting a little bit. Gotta need to turn it down a little bit. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of her thumb. Oh. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? Yeah? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read more tonight. It'll be more fun reading with you after it picks up a little bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters when you get in your own time. Alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip the book back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I could really find much inspiration since I couldn't find really much inspiration. I never really done this before. Let's see. Oh boy, 5 minutes. Let me save it real quick. Save. Where's my audio? So, I guess that's it for right now. So until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll see you then. Bye.